I became an altar server because, well, first my brother forced me into it, and I didn't like it for the first day, and then as I kept doing it, I started to really like it.
Altar serving, it's so beautiful that it opens your heart to God.
I like being an altar server because I get to meet new friends and I get to serve God in a special way.
I've made friends through altar serving, some of my best friends actually, because generally the boys who altar serve are really good guys.
The purpose of an altar server is to assist the priest during Mass and help prepare before Mass.
The training gives us a chance to get to know each other, young and older, as well as a means for us to perfect our skills on the altar.
So the little bell rings back there and we process out. So remember, you're just bowing your head, the two of you are genuflecting, and you're coming in, and then you're going to stand right over here, put your candles down and come back, right?
Okay, yeah, right. I've learned that communication is the most essential part of serving.
So you don't turn in, you don't do anything but facing straight this way. So you're handing it to me with your right hand. Okay, and as soon as you're done, go back to your places. Elevate ring, and you're raising the chasuble.
I was walking backwards and step. I was in a car. Yeah, it went forward. And the book was so heavy, it pushed me forwards.
I decided to be an altar server because initially I was discerning the priesthood, and I thought that would be a better way to familiarize myself with it.
It is a big job. A big job. You have to make sure everything is right. You have to make sure the torches are where they're supposed to be, to make sure that the bread and wine go up on the right time. It's all about timing.
My favorite part about altar serving is helping the priest. I like to help people, so helping out the priest during one of the most important things on earth is pretty exciting.
What I've learned from my faith from altar serving is that the host that we receive on the tongue, it's really Jesus.
I kind of view altar serving as maybe a certain form of priesthood, as in it is kind of an introductory to the priesthood.
I was an altar boy when I was young, and I believe that experience helped me in my discernment in becoming a priest by giving me an understanding that there was something special about being up there.
It's a great privilege to be up there on the altar. It made me appreciate a lot more all the hard work a priest does and the dedication that they put forth.
Altar serving brings me closer to God because just being closer to Him, literally, by physically being closer to Him in the Mass, just up there on the altar, it makes you think more, and it gives you kind of a sense of God's bigness, His grandeur.
I like how it helps me focus on what's going on, really, because sometimes I kind of get distracted or whatever, but while I'm serving, I'm always focused on what's going on in the Mass.
And so, having that concentration, you naturally pay more attention to the readings, you pay more attention to the homily.
It helps me during my prayer life. It let me grow in my prayer time with God.
I can kind of apply what I learn in altar serving to my everyday life, because altar serving is very orderly, it's very organized. I try to reflect what I learn in altar serving in my everyday life.
It has opened a little door to me to consider becoming a priest, because just by watching the priest do what they do and learn from them, it's just really neat.